Hey everyone, Anushka here from GD Commerce. I'm here today to talk to you about seasonal content, and I'm super excited to tell you a bit about what seasonal content is, why it's so important, and also to give you some tips on how you can make sure that your seasonal content this December is nothing short of fantastic. So you might be wondering, why do I need seasonal content? Why is it important? Tell me, Anushka, shouldn't my content be evergreen? Shouldn't it last all year and never get old? Yes, evergreen content is super important, but seasonal content has so much potential for you to boost your visibility, for you to engage with your audience, and for you to pick up new audiences by using the topics and the keywords and the holiday spirit that they're tuning into in other online spaces. So there's tons of potential with the seasonal content that you choose to put out. So there are two kinds of seasonal content. There's time-based and there's event-based. Now the perk of time-based content is that you get to incorporate quite literally the changing seasons. So from winter to spring to summer to fall, you're evolving with the year. But when you have online audiences and you're putting out your content for people around the world, that can be a little bit difficult when not everyone experiences the seasons at the same time. So that's when event-based marketing, which is the other type of seasonal content that you can put out, comes in really handy because it can connect you to audiences from all over the globe. So here at GDC, we have a couple of pro tips for you to make sure that your content is fantastic this holiday season. Number one, plan ahead. It's the first week of December right now, so don't worry, it's not too late. If you have a sec, just sit down, look at a calendar of the month, and plan out what dates you're gonna put out what content, and just make a plan. Because this ensures that what you're putting out is fresh, and that you're shaking it up, and that there's a diversity in the things that you're putting out for your audiences. Number two, go across platforms. Social media is talked about like it's just this one thing, social media. But remember that different platforms are very different and they require different content. Your seasonal content for Facebook, for example, will be different than what you post on Instagram. Instagram is a more story-based, personally narrative kind of a platform. So maybe post a holiday story or a tale about your business. That's much better suited for your holiday themed content on Instagram because you're trying to make a real personal human connection with your audience. But Facebook, for example, requires a completely different voice. So maybe your holiday content there is a blog post that brings up relevant ways people in your industry can connect with the holiday season. Who knows? Maybe you make a video about how to make holiday content. Number three, relate your content to keywords. Keywords are important. Look for the trends in the things that people are searching for. Maybe this year there's a specific hashtag like hashtag celebrate or hashtag Rudolph, and you should be aware that that's being used. Maybe there's a high number of searches for what gift do I get my mom? Based off of this, target your content towards specific audiences that are looking for holiday things related to your business. Find that point where your industry intersects with the holiday spirit, because there is one, and when you find it, run with it. For example, Adobe put out a blog post, I think a year or two ago, that was titled The Top 15 Gifts to Give Photographers. They found that intersect and they ran with it, and as a result, their seasonal content was on point. And lastly, don't force it. Your audience will notice. When it comes to seasonal content, it's a little bit easy to get kind of corny kind of fast. And sometimes that just doesn't fit with your brand, and that's okay. A delivery company, for example, can create seasonal content that's super simple about sending the perfect gift to a loved one far away. That fits pretty naturally. But a company that makes nuts and bolts, they're gonna have a hard time naturally working Rudolph into a Facebook ad. A few meaningful holiday posts are far better than a ton of corny ones. So those are all of my seasonal content tips for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope that you found it useful. If you did, leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you wish I talked more about. Tell me what you found useful. And if you'd like to get more tips like this one, we have a resource center at our website. So visit www.gdcommerce.ca and give that a look. You can also subscribe to our newsletter, which will send out tips like this. At GDC, we really care that other small businesses like you have the tools that you need to succeed. So good luck with your seasonal content. I believe in you. We believe in you here at GDC. I'm sure you're gonna kill it. Happy holidays, everyone.